Hi, welcome to the Danny Brough Show with me, Danny Brough from MMA UK. We are on the third show of the series. We've got Mullin, the rapper, who's been doing a lot of stuff with his recent EP. He's got a new EP coming out. We had a good talk about a bit of his background, where he came from, where he's going, and I hope you enjoy the show. Cheers, boom, smashed it. To the Danny Brough Show on MMA UK with me, Danny Brough. This is the third show. I'm joined with John Mullin, aka the Intelligent Thug. John, buzzing to have you on, mate. How's it going?
Yeah, man. Sick, bro. What you saying?
Yeah, man. Good. Check your little setup there. You know, messing about you.
Yeah, man. This is the control center.
This is where all the magic happens. Yeah.
Yeah, man. Most of it, yeah.
Nice. So, what have you been up to? Obviously, for people that don't know, I actually know John from school. I actually listen to music, not just saying that. I am absolutely a massive fan, mate. I think I relate a lot to what you say, and I know you're real. Do you know what I mean? I know you're not chatting shit. Whereas a lot of people are listening.
Yes, yeah.
Yeah, that's it. Yeah, maybe it's a big deal because I know you're not chatting shit. When I listen to a lot of other rappers, you just think, yeah, whatever. Do you know what I mean?
Man.
But I actually connect with you. So, how'd you get into it?
It started. I think I used to do stuff back in school and that, but it's just like little basic rhymes and that. And then I did a sort of like a poetry one, obviously. About losing me dad and that, and it touched a lot of people's heartstrings. You know what I mean? I had people crying and that, and I was like, wow. Do you know what I mean? Sort of invoking emotions in somebody, sort of made me carry on with it. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, it's just a way of expression for me. So that's pretty much how I got started and continued to do it.
Yeah. Is there anyone that actually helped you get into it, or just most of it self-taught, or a bit of both?
Well, obviously, my brothers, I've got older brothers. They used to listen to. I mean, I remember listening to rap when I was about 4 or 5. Do you know what I mean? So it was like him putting me from that kind of age, man. NWA and all that. So yeah, I mean that was a big sort of input. Like I say, I was just listening to it from way before I should have been.
Yeah, man. Obviously, like you say, you're saying it's an expression.
Yeah.
I think it does help putting stuff out there, even if no one listens to it, even if you just write it down. I recently found that myself just by doing this kind of stuff.
You know, yeah, I mean, it's mad. It's like a therapy. To be fair, I mean, even if you're not writing raps, I'd sort of suggest just writing down your feelings, man. It is good because just getting it out there. Do you know what I mean? Instead of keeping it inside you, you sort of expressing, like you say, whether you're showing it to anybody or not. Do you know what I mean? It is a good. I found it's very, very helpful. Anyway.
Yeah, like I say, My Life, is that the one that you were talking about?
Yeah.
Yeah,
no, I did that. That was a few years ago. That one, yeah, man. But I did obviously ones before that, way back. But yeah, I mean, it's always been like obviously sometimes I'm writing a lot of deep stuff. Do you know what I mean? Amongst stuff, but I just try and sort of hit every subject I can. I mean, obviously, just life experience. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But yeah, man.
So what's I believe you got a few things coming up as well that's in the making.
Yeah, well, I've just dropped my Alpha album on January 10th. That one I've had a few big features. I had KRS-One. I got that off Dr. G, who's a Manchester producer, a good friend of mine. I also got a New York rapper, Nine, who I listen to a lot. Me and my boys. So that was like a big achievement for me. Do you know what I mean? He's not as well known as a lot of big named American artists, but for me, I mean, I couldn't have got a better collab. Do you know what I mean? So yeah, I dropped that. There's a few Manchester-based artists on it, Shreds, and a few other people on there, singers. I've got my sisters, Joanne and Dawn, on there. Jenny Tancock. But yeah, man, I put a lot of graft into that. But yeah, that dropped on January 10th. Yeah, so 2 months ago almost.
It's obviously something you enjoy as well. Have you always enjoyed it? Are you a bit more confident in it now?
Yeah, I mean, obviously everything's sort of the more you do it, the more you know what I mean. The better you get. I mean, I was before I was doing this as a hobby. I was doing portrait drawing.
Right.
Let's see, so I've got some over there. If you can see them in the corner. Bruce.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, man.
Them, yeah.
Yeah, man. I'll get a bit closer if I can. But yeah, no, that was me my hobby before.
Smart.
But I mean, sort of the passion went out of drawing. It takes a long time to do them, but like with the music, it's just never gone. I mean, it's just, like I say, it is like a passion or an art form to me. So like I say, where an artist will paint his pictures or draw, same sort of thing with writing. It's sort of a creative process, and I believe that, you know what I mean, using your creativity is a good thing that anybody should do. Do you know what I mean? What no matter what their thing is. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
But yeah.
Yeah, I love, like I said, I listen to it anyway. I'm not even just saying that. I really do listen to your music because it does resonate with me. And I'm sure a lot of other people will do as well. Do you think I tell you what I have found, you don't seem to call anyone out.
What do you mean?
Wondering why. Well, like, I don't, like, I don't know, say there's some rappers out there who are getting millions of views. And let's face it, they're pretty shit, do you know what I mean? We're used to the old school music. We're not into all this new stuff. I'm quite surprised you don't call them out on it. I mean, I know you should appreciate that they're doing the thing, but I thought you might have heard a bit of that.
I mean, it's not unless it becomes personal to me.
Yeah,
do you know what I mean? Obviously, I sort of put out what I put out, and do you know what I mean? People listen to me or they don't. People listen to somebody else, or do you know what I mean? They prefer to listen to me or whatever. But no, I mean, I'm not saying there might not be something coming in the future where I'll be doing that. But yeah, man. I mean, I'll just do what they're doing, man. Obviously, I know I'm keeping mine fucking 100. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah. I think it does make a big difference. Like I say, obviously it helps that I know you, but I know how real you are. I know story. I was in a lot of your sister's classes as well, so it's good to hear her, isn't it?
Yeah, man.
I didn't actually know she was in it. I was listening to one, and I thought, fucking hell, I wonder if he's got his sister. And obviously it come up saying it was Dawn. I was like, he's top, mate. That's top.
Yeah, man. Yeah, man. Well, like I say, both of my sisters. It's mad because, I mean, I can sort of tell, but if I record, both my sisters, like, they sound pretty much the same. So, like, one of them could do a recording, and she'll think it's her. Do you know what I mean? Or the other one will think it's her. Honestly, they just sound. The singing voices, man, are just pretty much the same. But yeah, man. I mean, obviously, they've probably been singing longer than I've been in this. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah. Dawn's always had a great voice, though. To be fair.
Yeah, man's got big some lungs. Yeah, but yeah, man. Yeah, so I've got Dawn on a few. I think my oldest album that I made, the Modern Poet. That was like 2016. Because before that, I was just doing mixtapes and, you know, over people's beats, and then obviously started buying my own beats, and then I started producing my own beats. Just so obviously I've got the rights to it. Then, do you know what I mean? And you can't like go over a well-known beat and then either make any money off it, or, I mean, half the time now it's coming up going, you cannot play this music because it's, do you know what I mean? Just get took down. I mean, Facebook's doing a lot, and obviously YouTube. I had a few tracks that I did put on YouTube, and because it's already been, do you know what I mean, well-known song, and I'm just using instrumental, they just took it down and stuff like that. So try to use original beats and all that.
Nice. And again, is that self-taught, something you just kind of learned along the way?
Yeah, man. I mean, how it come about me making the beats was I was buying all the beats, and obviously they can range between £20, £50. I think I paid £75 for one. Do you know what I mean? And that's just one beat. So obviously, if you put in 10 of them together, I just thought, wow, that's killed me off. So I thought, you know what I mean? I'm gonna start learning to, because with me, I'm just like a sponge when it comes to learning something. I just like to just like, that's the intelligent folk. Do you know what I mean? I just like hungry for knowledge, man. So, and I know that if anybody else can learn something, then do you know what I mean? It's just
No reason why you can't.
Yeah, exactly. Do you know what I mean? Plus, obviously, I was sort of blessed with a bit of natural intelligence. Anyway, do you know what I mean? I would just obviously had to figure it out along the way. But,
Yeah. I think you're pretty much same as me. Didn't really leave school with much but a bit of a drug habit.
Yes, a lot of drinking, a lot of getting messy. Other activities, yeah.
No, it's good to see how you've progressed, man. Because obviously, you know, not a lot of people have the confidence and kind of just triumph about you because it's not easy what you're doing.
Nah.
Do you know what I mean? Not anyone can just do it. Everyone can sit at home and tell you they can do it or tell you how to do it. But when it comes to it, they're not actually doing it, are they?
Nah, I mean, a lot of it's like, even that's just a learning progress. It's like, I'm not very, what's the word? Do you know what I mean? I don't really like boasting a lot and all that.
Yeah.
I mean, I do write lyrics where, do you know what I mean? It's sort of lyrical boasting or whatever, but I don't like, do you know what I mean? Overly trying to act better, or do you know what I mean? Any of that.
Yeah, stay humble.
Yeah, stay humble. But I mean, like I say, I mean, sometimes it's obviously like the first time getting on stage and stuff like that. It's a bit mad. Do you know what I mean? But nah, once you just start doing stuff more, do you know what I mean? You just obviously adapt to it, don't you?
Yeah, that's it. And you don't learn until you can't learn until you actually start just doing it.
Well, that's it. Yeah, that's the one, man. Like I say, I mean, anything you do more and more, you just end up just picking it up. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah. And again, you're obviously passionate about it, which is why you're doing it. I think I was listening to 50 Cent on a radio show the other day, saying that he's only where he is because he's passionate. He said no one taught him how to do it. You just, because of the passion, you follow it, and it just happens.
But that's it. I mean, that's the main reason why I'm still doing it. It's because, like I say, it's a passion. I mean, like I say, with the drawing and that, the passion just sort of fizzled out. I mean, obviously, I used to look at my drawing and think, it looks sick, but like I just didn't get much else out of it. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So it's sort of. I mean, I know a lot of artists who still do it now, and they probably still do love and I feel a passion for it. Do you know what I mean? But whereas obviously I started writing, and then the passion took over on that. Do you know what I mean? So like that's why I just stuck at me writing. Like, it's like creating something. Do you know what I mean? So to me, it is something I'm passionate about.
Yeah. Do you working as well on the side of it?
Yeah, man. I work with mental health 3 days a week. So I do that. I've got a home set up business, which is editing and recording. Obviously, I do a few other bits, buying and selling online and stuff like that.
Nice.
Yeah, man. I've got my fingers in a few pies.
It's got to be done, man. Like I say, and you managed to do that and follow your dream, which, you know, no one can take that away from anyone.
Well,
You know what I mean?
that's just try and find a balance with everything. Me, sort of the yin and the yang. Do you know what I mean? It's just all. I won't be doing something that I didn't like that much. Do you know what I mean? Which is why I'm only like 3 days a week in my normal job, which is working with people with mental health. And then obviously it's not like I'm just in some dead end job either, because I'm just chatting and whatever with people. Do you know what I mean? So it's not like an office job to me. And then obviously I've got the rest of me week doing stuff that I'm interested in doing as well. So it's just a win-win for me. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah. Don't even feel like work, does it?
Nah, that's it. Do you know what I mean? So I just, like I say, just find a balance. Otherwise, there's no point in wasting half your life stuck in somewhere. Do you know what I mean? I just see it as a waste. So obviously, I'd do what sort of makes me happy. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah. Keeping it going. Grey Alpha, go on, talk to me.
Yes. So the Grey Alpha, which is obviously the album's called Alpha, is a clothing brand that I sort of don't like. I started off not obviously I did a few tracks about big corporations and things like that. As you know, like they're, do you know what I mean? They're just billionaires that are just raking in money just off a little logo or what have you.
Yeah.
So obviously when you're young and that, do you know what I mean? You're like, oh, what? Everyone's like bothered about what clothes you wear, and if you're not got these, then you're not in with the cool or whatever. So basically, I just went totally off the idea of wearing other brands that are just meaningless. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Whereas obviously this is something I've created, and obviously the meaning behind the Grey Alpha is there's a few. It's obviously like the grey wolf, and then the Alpha's like the leader, but then the wolves are like very family orientated. Do you know what I mean? And obviously the Alpha looks after looks after its own.
Yeah.
And then obviously the greys, like I say, the grey wolf. But my sister used to call me and my brothers the greys, but the aliens. So because we just used to wear grey clothes, nothing else. You know what I mean? Just like proper plain clothes. So I mean, it all stems. It's all like anything that I do. There's usually more than one meaning behind it. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean that's where the Grey Alpha is. So it's just like the Grey Wolf, the Alpha, and again the Alpha's going again off the point that I don't follow the trends. Do you know what I mean? So I'm leading my own way. Do you know what I mean? With regards to the clothes and what I do, which again is like sort of not going with it, but what everyone else is doing.
Yeah. I find it really hard. Mrs. always goes on. I prefer plain me. I know obviously I'm representing the brand today, but
Yes.
it's dead hard to just get a plain t-shirt, man, or plain pants, or
Yeah.
just something plain. You just can't get it.
That's it. Nah,
That's what I'm about.
Yeah.
I don't like all the shit like showing
Nah.
off
Well,
all the
to
other
be
stuff.
fair, I mean, obviously, because I'm obviously ordering these stuff. The only difference is a lot, like I say, it's a little badge. Do you know what I mean? So you're paying what? I mean, I've got a few mates there who are still into the proper expensive, like the Louis Vuitton and all that, and it's just like paying a few £100 for items of shoes and clothes, and I'm just like, nah, man. So I'd obviously, if I'm buying stuff, there's no difference in the quality. All it is the branding you're paying for. Do you know what I mean? So yeah, I mean, just obviously a no-brainer with me. Do you know what I mean? And plus, like I say, this is my own thing. Obviously, I've been I've got a website up where you can buy the Grey Alpha stuff, the caps, t-shirts, tracksuits, mullin-rap.com, which you can also get all my music on as well there, man. Yes.
Oh, I didn't know you could get your music on from that as well.
Yeah, well, it's all
I've just been on the YouTube, me.
Nah, well, it's on. Yeah, like I said, I think I set my website up just before Christmas last year, or something. But it's basically got all the music on there, bit of info, and then obviously all the stuff you can sort of buy and that. But yeah, if anybody wants to go and check that out, I usually go through my Facebook page more than anything.
Nice. And do you do any travelling at all? Do you get about trying to do any shows or anything like that?
When I get the chance, yeah. I mean, I've got quite a few people who I sort of connect with musically in it. It's like saying that Dr. G, he got me quite a few gigs. I did a gig with him. He's got a group called Seven Spheres in Manchester. That was with Onyx, the American group. Kalashnikov from over here in the UK. Big Noid from Mob Deep. Yeah, so I've done a few gigs, and most of the time it was Dr. G who was setting him up. Like I say, I mean he's pretty well established within hip hop over here, and he's got loads of contacts over there. I've done a few gigs with Shreds, another Manchester artist.
Is he the guy? Is he on Unity? Him?
Yeah, man. Shreds UK. Yeah, man. He's a sound guy, man. So yeah, I've done a few bits with him. He's on the album as well.
Nice.
But yeah, man. When I get a chance, I mean, obviously, I've got all the other things to work around. When I do, because I mean, I get offered gigs, and if I've got the kids, do you know what I mean? That's more important. Do you know what I mean? I mean, I'm not saying that the music's not, but obviously you got to prioritise, innit?
More to life, isn't it, man?
Well, that's it. But I mean, again, all depends on where it is, who's on it, and what's. Do you know what I mean? Whether, because obviously usually after the gigs, I end up having an old sip of the beer, and then it just goes off into some mad night. Do you know what I mean? So yeah, it's one of them. Got to pick and choose when and if I do one. Yeah.
I'm trying to stop with mad nights now, me. I not had a drink since Christmas, actually.
Nah, well, you're doing better than me.
It's got to be done. It's got to be done. Don't smoke anymore either.
You know, that's the hardest one for me. I mean, I can go without a beer for a few weeks or whatever, but smoking, I need to. That's what I
It's
need to
hard, man.
do.
It's hard. It's a lot harder than I thought it'd be.
Well, if you've done it, man, you're smashing it.
Smashing it.
Yes.
It's took up the gym instead, but I'm guessing you're gymming it as well, aren't you?
Yeah, man. But that's obviously I think doing a gym, anything that you do, if you're doing it too much, I used to drink fucking way more than I should have. But obviously, my mates were doing the same thing, and we just like to end up becoming just a regular thing. But obviously, I sort of replaced that with the gym. Do you know what I mean? I think somebody you need somewhat constant.
You're like me, man. Addictive personality.
Yeah, man.
Innit?
I think to be fair, I think everybody needs that one thing that they've got to do. Do you know what I mean? Because
Yeah.
otherwise, I mean, it's easy for someone else to take over. And I mean, it could be food, could be smoking, could be drinking, could be. Do you know what I mean? But if you've got something
All of it.
else, yeah. If you've got something else to sort of, because obviously with the gym, you don't want to be rough, and then you don't want to be. Do you know what I mean? You know that you're doing this week, so you're sort of it keeps you level. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Keeps you sort of motivated to obviously be healthier than rather than unhealthier. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah. Is there any certain program you've been following, or just kind of do your own thing for the gym wise, fitness wise?
I go on and off. I mean, sometimes I'll go on a program, and then sometimes I'll just scan through something and just switch it up. Like, obviously, sometimes I'll just go heavy, low reps, do that for a couple of months, and then I'll just go light. Or sometimes I'll just look at a new program and just completely switch it up. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
But yeah, man, I just sort of wing it.
I've been on that Jeremy Ether. Seen any of his videos?
Nah.
Built with science. It's really good. You know, in programs and you see, people say, 50 quid and you get all this stuff and it'll change your life. You just think,
Yeah.
fuck off, man. Just show me the videos. Well, they hooks me, I swear. This one up me. I'm not selling it. I don't get paid or anything for fucking saying this. But honestly, man, changed my life. I could not put weight on. Before Christmas, was about 10 stone. And I'm 12 and a half now, just from following it.
Yeah,
Like,
man.
been dedicated to it. Only 2.5 stone. It's healthy weight as well. So check him out, Jeremy Ether. It's pretty good.
Yeah, man.
That Athlete X is pretty good as well. You must have seen some of his videos. Athlete X, he draws on his body, like shows you where all the muscles are and that.
Nah, I've not seen that one. I mean, there's a few people that do obviously go on YouTube and they come up more often the more you click on them in it. But
Yeah.
sort of, I think the more I've just gone on the same people. But like I say, I'll only listen. I'll go and have a look at a few bits, and then once I've learned it, do you know what I mean? I won't be going back to. Do you know what I mean? I'll just sort of obviously pick it up yourself, don't you?
Yeah, it's calories it does me, man. You've got to proper watch calories. I mean, I'm trying to put weight on, so can't believe, you thought 3,000 calories. I thought I'll smash that. But then it's 3,000 healthy calories. I'm like,
it's
whoa,
hard.
I've
It's
got to
hard.
eat all that.
Yeah, man, it's hard. That's the one. That's the one thing that I probably don't stick to. I mean, with the food, I usually just eat what I want. Do you know what I mean? And then just smash the gym. Whereas I think I'd have progressed more if I was sticking to some sort of diet plan. Do you know what I mean? Because I mean, yeah, like I say, I just eat what I want, me, and then just go hard at the gym either way. But yeah, man.
Which gym you been going to? Woodley?
Yeah, Woodley Gym. It's just nice and big and that, isn't it?
Yeah. Gets busy though, doesn't it? I was in there before. Can't believe how busy it was.
Yeah,
Friday night. People need to be going
I
out
know.
more, not
Yeah,
going
well,
gym.
nah, because they're the ones that aren't going out, aren't they? But nah, I at first I started I had an home gym, in my shed. So I had a multi gym and a couple of benches and obviously a load of dumbbells. But it got to the point where just I was sort of restricted in what I could do. I mean, I put quite a bit of weight on, but obviously at the gym, there's just a lot more you can do, and do you know what I mean? There's more choice. Plus, I'm not cramped in a little shed and that. Do you know what I mean? So I mean, I was doing that for about a year and a half, 2 years, just in the shed. And then obviously I got my membership. I've just been going there, but I can always go. Do you know what I mean? If I can't be bothered mooching to the gym, getting a shot, because obviously if I'm at home, I'll just nip in the back garden and smash a session out, go straight to the shower. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
But yeah, man.
So, what about recording? Did you generally, obviously, you've got your set up there. Does it
Yeah.
kind of give you a bit of inspiration to do a bit more than you normally would with you being able to like just do it at home?
Well, that's what I ended up bringing, because obviously I used to work at Street Star Studios in Reddish. Dom Sabine runs it. Obviously, he shouted me when he was setting a studio up, and that's where I picked up all the skills. So I mean, it was just mooching to the studio. Do you know what I mean? Especially if I'm just doing one recording or whatever, and then you know what I mean, and then you get it done, coming back, whatever. And whereas obviously I can just do it in my own time. Do you know what I mean? Sit here whenever I'm ready. Do you know what I mean? Or I've got other people that I record for. I can just record here, send it straight over to them. Do you know what I mean? It's just no messing about. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
But yeah, like I say, it's not really any difference than being at a studio, other than there's no booth and there's not too much fancy stuff going about. Do you know what I mean? But like I say, I've had people around here, and it, do you know what I mean? The surprise with the mixing and mastering quality that I can achieve. Do you know what I mean? But yeah, I mean, it's just easier for me. Less, I mean, again, it's just not wasting my time. Just running about, going to the studio, not having to pay anybody either. Do you know what I mean? And obviously, you're in a comfortable place, your own home. Do you know what I mean?
So, you're going to tell us what's coming up this year then?
Well, I've got an EP that I'm working on. I'm gonna go a bit different with the sound. Just mix it up from old school boom bap sort of type sound. I mean, it's still gonna be my style. Just mixing it up a bit between the two. And I might have another project I'm working on with another artist, which yet to be disclosed. But yeah, that's a close friend of mine from Manchester. But we've got a few tracks there we're already sitting on, so we just need to do a few more, announce it. And yeah, I mean, the only other thing is try and get on a few mainstream channels. I mean, sometimes it's sometimes pointless going on them. Do you know what I mean? Because for one, you're paying to get on their channel, and then it's whether it takes off. I've done quite well just using my own channels. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, I didn't realise you had to pay for him. Speaking to someone else the other day about, I won't mention what it is, but I always see these new rappers coming on these shows and that, and I thought, I'm actually surprised you've not been on it. And then my mate said, oh, they want about $2,500 just to go on it. I'm like, what?
Yeah,
What
well,
do you mean?
some at different prices. I mean, some of them are a couple £100, few £100, or I mean, it goes up, and then obviously you're paying for the videos as well, which. I mean, you can pay a video for quite a bit. Do you know what I mean? To produce a video for you, and obviously if it's just going nowhere, I mean, I can just do a video, stick it on my Facebook and promote it using the same amount of money and get more views than I would putting it on their channel. I mean, I know I'd get more fans from people following their channel, but again, I can get followers in that same way. Do you know what I mean? I've got two videos on my Facebook. Like one of them's on 200,000 views. That was my life in it. And then
quality that.
and then they had like another 150,000, and obviously that was just like from a little promotion and a lot of people sharing because obviously they were feeling it. Do you know what I mean? But yeah, I think I'm just gonna sort of go on a few of the channels, see how it goes on. Do you know what I mean? But like I say, I mean, I like doing stuff sort of how I want to do it. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, more for the fun of it because I don't get Facebook and all this social media. It's really hard to actually get it rolling.
Yeah, man.
Because it don't matter how good it is. There's all these algorithms that are involved.
I mean, it's got a lot harder than it has. Because, like I say, I mean, a few of them old videos that I did, do you know what I mean? They picked up a lot, but then obviously the algorithms change, and it just ends up. Do you know what I mean? It's been hard to see and been hard to find. Do you know what I mean?
It don't know when people would rather follow the drama rather than like your music.
You know what? I'm just not one to do. You know what I mean? Because people just do fake shit just to get people drawn in and all that, and I'm just like, no, it's not for me. That, do you know what I mean? I don't want to be doing no corny stuff or just fake shit just to get fucking.
Yeah. Nine in it. Can't win, man. Damned if you do and damned if you don't. that post, I won't talk about the subject of it, but when I've seen loads of people liking and commenting about something, I was reading it, I was like, wait a minute, what the fuck are you doing? You know, where were you on yesterday's post?
I know,
you on about the album. It riles me up, mate.
Because of the drama and all that. Yeah, man. Yeah, I mean,
social media,
though, that's it. I mean, people just do prefer the drama, and it's like anybody. So I mean, I don't. Do you know what I mean? I'm not bitter about it, or. I mean, but a lot of people, they notice it's like people with businesses and things like that. Yeah, I mean, it's one of them. Some people just prefer fucking gossip and drama and negative shit than yeah, man. But like I say, I'm not arsed, I'm not bitter about it, or so I mean, I do what I'm doing regardless, innit?
Yeah. Have you got a bit of a team behind you? Who you knocking about with nowadays?
Obviously, I've been doing a lot of stuff with that Shreds, Dr. G, in the past. I mean, I did have a group, but that sort of went sideways, just due to disagreements and people's behaviours. You know what I mean? Like you were saying with the post. But obviously that's.
Right. It was that the group. Right. All right.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. It was sort of like a political group. Obviously, like I say, that's in the past now. That man. But yeah, so I'm pretty much my own team, recording, mixing, mastering, beat making. Obviously, I'll edit a few videos myself, and then I've got another guy who I usually go to when I want videos that are professional looking, which is Odelio Francisco, which is Sound of Vision Entertainment. He's top class video editing, man. But yeah, man. I mean, it's obviously I've got people there when I need something. Obviously, I've got people on call. Do you know what I mean?
Nice, man.
Again, like I say, I'm sort of fucking just like to do or learn everything myself. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah. So you're saying you're going a bit different with the next one. What's the thoughts behind that? Just because you kind of feel like you've already done you know, people change anyway, don't we? Do you know what I mean? Do you feel like this is just the next chapter?
Yeah, man. I mean, it's not going to be. I mean, it's going to be different sounding in regards to the beats and the instrumentals. You know what I mean?
Right. Yeah.
So obviously, there's like a more sound these days. It's more like trappy and sort of, you know, rather than the old school drum sounds, a bit of boom bap and thing. So I mean, I'm gonna sort of switch it up. Basically, my style over that sort of beat. Do you know what I mean?
Nice.
But yeah, I mean, it's obviously gonna be sort of still me, real talk and personal shit. Obviously, with a bit something fresh and something new. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah. Do you ever hold back on the personal stuff? Do you ever like just going from writing down to reading it out to listening to it, thinking, oh, actually, maybe not? Or do you just kind of get over that and go, fuck it, it's out there now?
I have. I'd say I'd probably sort of progress. I mean, there's certain things that I can't put out or don't want to put out because it involves somebody else. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So even though it's
Not
personal,
your. Yeah.
yeah, even though it's personal to me, I still, do you know what I mean? It's sort of get putting somebody else's shit out there too. Do you know what I mean? So, I mean, and there's some stuff where I thought, well, that's a bit deep that I'm letting people in on. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
But again, that's what I mean. I put it out there, and at the end of the day, nobody can say shit anyway. Do you know what I mean? So yeah, it's one of them. I do sometimes, and sometimes I just think, fuck it. Do you know what I mean?
Just get it out there, done.
Yeah, man, that's it. I mean, it's a lot. It's one of them when you doing something more personal and deep. Do you know what I mean? People respect you more for it. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
'Cause obviously you are giving a piece of yourself away, aren't you?
Yeah.
But yeah, man.
It's good though. Like I say, I enjoy it. It's fucking brilliant, man. And there's one about like the old days when you used to be going out and getting up to all sorts.
Reminiscent
Remember it?
time. Yeah, man.
That is quality, that one, man. Absolute
Yeah,
quality. I
yeah.
like that. I think it's the newest one, Cold Days, Cold Nights.
Cold. Yes, that's cold.
That's
Yeah, cold
so.
days. Yeah.
That's was that the new one from the new one that.
Yeah, that's from the Alpha album. That. Yeah, there's a few. I mean, that one's called Days, and there's one called the Phoenix on it with Dawn. I mean,
Yeah, that's smart as well.
yeah, I was going pretty personal on that one. I think on every project I've done, I've sort of give something new, regards to what people and sort of had a view into before. Do you know what I mean? But again, I mean, even with this new one, I was sort of writing. It's more recent stuff and sort of. Whereas obviously older projects were like talking about stuff I'd been through and done up until that point, and then obviously with the Alpha is like sort of moving forward a bit, but still with everyday struggles or do you know what I mean, new dramas or some certain experiences. Just obviously my view or outlook on things. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So I mean everything's just like sort of in stages of progression. Do you know what I mean?
So what do you think? Obviously now you're doing this. What do you think really got you to sort your head out in essence? You know, because obviously when you were younger, you know, troubled youth, getting up to all sorts of no good. What is it that actually made you think, fucking hell, I need to get on with something and actually sort my shit out now?
Kids, man.
Kids, was it the kids? Yeah.
I was a kids, man. I thought, you know, I mean, I remember going seeing my brother in jail, and he had his kid with it. Well, no, sorry, I had his kid with him. Sorry, one sec.
It's all right.
I had his kid with him, and I was like, oh, can't, do you know what I mean? It was a bit.
Kind of hit home a bit.
Yeah, man. So I thought I never want to be doing that. Obviously, I did go prison when I was 20, 21, and then about a year later, I had the kids. Well, I was due to have my daughter, and then my son was a little after that. But yeah, I mean, I thought I need to sort of steady myself a bit. I'm not saying I went straight and narrow straight away or what have you, but Nah, I mean, I thought, like I said, I just didn't want them to miss out on me. So I just had to, again, that's where the intelligent fuck comes. You've got to be wise about the things I'm doing. It's like I won't be doing, do you know what I mean? I don't want no stupid stuff. That'll just end up back where, do you know what I mean? Back where I was. But yeah, I mean, I think that was a turning point for me to sort of be a bit more smarter with what I was doing. And obviously, obviously started working and sort of doing the music more. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah. What's your first job?
First job was
Actual job, like through the
actual.
government paid job, like tax job.
Well, I was gonna say my first job was when I was 14. No, it was. I think I did. I went and I went on the phones for about a month, and I thought, nah, fuck that.
Oh yeah, no, I
Just on the
couldn't do
phones,
that.
yeah. And then didn't do anything. So that was the only job I ever had before this, the one that I do now. Yeah, I wasn't really sort of in that sort of. I mean, like I said, I'm sort of systematic with. Do you know what I mean? And just obviously everything I've been through and seen is do you know what I mean? It's not sort of. I don't see it as fair or. I just don't agree with a lot of things. You know what I mean? So, like I say, I'd only do work if I'm sort of benefiting myself, or others. Um, but yeah, man. So yeah, I've only ever worked twice, two jobs.
No 9 to 5s in the office.
Yeah, man. And then obviously I had whatever I was doing before that.
My first actual job was picking and packing boxes at Parma, opposite
Yeah,
Rising Sun.
yeah.
Yeah, man. Loved it. I was on loads of money at the time, or what I thought was loads of money. Do you know what I mean? When we were that age, it was top. But
Well, that's it. I mean, as long as if you enjoy what you're doing, I mean, you could be fucking shoveling shit and enjoy
yeah,
it. You know what I
did
mean?
enjoy it. But
If you
I
enjoy it,
hated it. I hated
no.
it.
If you enjoy it, that's all I say, man.
Yeah, same man. Got to do what you're enjoying.
That's it.
Definitely more like you're enjoying this anyway. So the mental health, what are you actually doing with that? It's quite interesting. I was quite surprised to hear you say that.
Yeah, man. A lot of people are. When I was, like I say, when I had the kids and that, I thought, right, I've got to get sort of like a steady income rather than an unsteady one. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So I sort of studied a lot of psychology and stuff like that. So the job centre was like, "What are you interested in?" So I was sort of saying that's what I'd been sort of interested in at the time. So they just said, "Oh, would you work supporting people with mental health?" So I was like, "Yeah, I don't think I'll get the job though." Obviously, because there's background checks and stuff like that. But I mean, all the stuff that I'd have was spent, and I'm sort of prime sort of person who's got background experience with that
Yeah.
them. Do you know what I mean? Them sort of people. Anyway, so I mean, they sort of give me the chance. So yeah, I mean, I just take people out, supporting them out, um, just day-to-day activities or whatever. Do you know what I mean? Just
do
chat.
they do they like you rapping?
Yeah, man. Well, it's obviously I try and keep a bit of it held back. Do you know what I mean?
Well,
A lot.
yeah, not all are rapping,
Yeah, do you know what I mean?
but
But nah, it's two worlds apart, sort of thing.
yeah.
Do you know what I mean? Try and keep work that separate. Do you know what I mean? And yeah, so obviously it's one of them. It's two totally. I mean, I've got sort of two different sides to me in it. So yeah, sort of keeps things separate on regards to that, man.
No way. At least you're enjoying it though.
Well, that's it, man. It's like I say, it's it's just day to day stuff. Do you know what I mean? So it's not sort of something that I'm sort of slaving away at.
Yeah, man, living the dream.
Yeah, man.
So obviously we're saying about gigs going and stuff. Not fancy anything like Glastonbury out like that, like on the open stages and stuff.
Well, yeah,
Is
I
it
mean,
just
I
not
would
you?
if the opportunity comes. It's just obviously it's more who you know. Do you know what I mean? To get them sort of gigs,
Right.
I would sort of jump on it. I mean, it's one of them. I'm just not. I should be more proactive regarding to going out there and getting in touch. You know what I mean? People always say, "Oh, do you want to get in touch with this radio and that?" And I'm just like, "You know what I mean?" It's just a bit lazy on the promo side of things. Because obviously I'm doing everything else. But I mean, if the opportunity come up, I'd definitely jump on it. Again, it's just like I say, it's who you know to get on them sort of things, isn't it? I think.
Must be hard to like self promote yourself as well, because you probably just feel like you're being big headed or you're trying to
Yeah, man.
be someone you're not by saying, check me out, give me
Yeah,
this,
that's
give me
it.
that. And it's like,
That's
it's just not you.
yeah. Now that's one thing. That's so I don't like doing that sort of thing. I mean, I did it on like on that My Life video. I was like, watch this, must watch rapper kills this beat and all that. And I thought, do you know what I mean? And it is a bit big headed, but obviously it catches the people's attention. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
But again, it's obviously if it does come across as oh, he fucking loves himself or whatever, which is not the fucking case. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
But yeah, no, I mean, it's one of them. It's a fine line in it that you can cross with regards to promoting. Do you know what I mean? If there was somebody else doing it for you, where they're saying, "Oh, check this guy out," or do you know what I mean? Then
Yeah, it's different, isn't it?
but again, it's one of them. You need that sort of team behind you with regards to that, innit? I mean, I've had people sort of interested in that, but I don't like any sort of control being taken away with regards to what's been being said or done, or do you know what I mean? Things like that. So yeah, man, sort of keep it independent.
Trying to tell you what you can and can't wear and what kind of
Yeah, man.
music
Well,
fits in and what
it
doesn't.
wouldn't happen anyway because I'd just be like, "Listen, dickhead." um, nah, I mean, like I say, I'm sort of just keeping it independent. I mean, there's people done it all ways and every ways, isn't there? Do you know what I mean? There's people who's done it independent, people who get people doing it for him. But like I say, I mean, to me, it's just an art form that I've got full control over. Do you know what I mean? And I'm happy doing. Uh, so, I mean, it's people start messing, getting into that, and I might start losing the passion for it. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah. Do you tend to get any grief over what you're doing, like from other MCs or rappers or anything like that, or do it kind of just stay out your way?
Yeah, man, I'd say most stay out of the way. I mean, I've not had any, obviously, because I'm not sure how I would proceed with it. Do you know what I mean? Whether to keep it lyrical or, yeah, do you know what I mean? But nah, I mean, I just do my own thing as long as nobody's bothering me. I don't bother them.
Yeah. What about when you go out and do like gigs and that? Is everyone quite nice to you and that? Or
Yeah, man. Well, it's just, to be fair, most of the time it's people are all there for the same thing, innit?
yeah,
I mean, I've been there where other people have had dramas and that, but I mean, do you know what I mean? It's like I say, it's not my business. Their business ain't mine. Do you know what I mean? As long as they stay out of mine, unless it's all sort of wanting collabing or whatever. I mean, I guess I just don't um yeah, I don't really run into drama, man. Just people know not to. Do you know what I mean?
yeah, man, quality. So I'm not really sure what you were saying before about um the EP that's coming out. Obviously, were you saying it comes out on your own website and that? Is that something you've got to actually put quite a bit of money in to actually get it on your website as well as all the other places You do it. I'm
Well,
not really sure how does that work. Like,
well, no, it's on my website. It's up for download. I mean, you can't stream off there, but obviously I'm on Spotify and all them, um,
right?
which
Do you have to
is
pay for that
yeah. I
to
mean,
go on
I think it's
Spotify?
a yearly fee. It's like it's £50 a year, something. But you can just put out as much music as you want on there.
Right.
There's not much um, with regards to. I think with a per stream you get like something like 0.0 of a penny or something,
Woo.
or something like that. I mean, if they add up, which is backwards because obviously if you're a well-known artist, I think it's like some of them get £1 a stream or something. Do you know what I mean? Mad like that. Whereas obviously the people at the bottom are getting point not one of a penny or something. But I mean, yeah, I mean you get a bit of income from that. And obviously, like I say, you don't have to do what you just upload your music to one of these distributing sites, and they just put it all on there for you. So, but yeah, it's on my website as a download, or you can buy the CDs. People still buy CDs these days, you know.
I love CDs,
Yeah,
mate.
but you
I
know what?
love CDs.
It's one of them, and some people prefer having the thing, and then some people have stick them in the car. Some people, and I mean, a lot of it's download these days, isn't it? And
Yeah.
streaming. Um, I've only just started using Spotify myself recently. But yeah, obviously I'm a bit old school with it with regards to music and that. But yeah, man, that's obviously I will be so I'll be doing the same with the EP. I'll be sticking it on the site that gets published, and then obviously be able to buy and download it from my website as well.
Nice. So, Mulldog Entertainment,
Yes,
how long's that been going?
that was basically when I started. So it's like 2000. Yes, 2000. Basically, when I first did my first project, um, because I am independent, I sort of needed a name for it. Do you know what I mean? So Mulldog's
Yeah.
like sounds like bulldog, British, but you don't like a English
Yeah, yeah.
bulldog. Yeah, Mulldog. Some people used to call me Mulldog, innit? I mean, I've got that many nicknames, and sort of spin-offs on what I do. Do you know what I mean? Because obviously before the Grey Alpha, I sort of had Intelligent Fug, but that was sort of like my brand name. Do you know what I mean? As regards to what I am, so it's not really something that other people
No, it was
would back. Do
like,
you know what I mean? So whereas obviously the Grey Alpha is sort of a more something for other people to sort of take on board as well, because it's like I say, you know what I mean, be a leader and all that. But yeah, the Bulldog Entertainment's sort of basically that's the record label, if I was to call it, that I go under. Do you know what I mean? So I sort of established that as soon as I made my first project.
yeah, man, producer, writer,
Yeah,
singer, rapper,
yes,
distributor,
yes, yeah.
advertiser,
Well, like I
literally
say, I
all
mean,
in
do you know
one.
what? With me, it's just if I find something interesting, man, I'll just learn it. And then I'll learn it to a certain point, and then I'll sort of jump on something else. And so obviously I do a lot of reading. Um, I've had that many hobbies or things that I'm interested in. Do you know what I mean? Like obviously I like outdoors and camping and all that as well. Um, I was just like learning anything and everything. Do you know what I mean? Well,
Yeah.
anything that interests me anyway. Um, so yeah, man, I just try and at least get to a point where I'm good at it. Um, I mean, um, obviously my drawings and that, 'cause I'd say that fucking high standard quality. Do you know what I mean? So I'll get to sort of that point and then do something new that I'm interested in. Do you know what I mean?
Again, that's the addictive where the addictive personality is, isn't it? It's
Yeah,
like
yeah,
once like a
probably,
dog with
yeah,
a
man.
bone, you do it, you want to do
Yeah,
it, and then you got something else, see another bone, you're like, fucking hell, let's go and get that
yeah.
a go now.
Yeah, man. But like I say, I mean, I'll get to a point where I'm happy with the amount I've learned off it. Do you know what I mean? And as long as I'm enjoying it, it's just one of them. And like I say, I mean, I've got I get to a point where people come to me to do what I was doing for myself. Do you know what I mean? Like the recording or making videos or artwork and things like that. So obviously that's another sort of side income that I get. So yeah, I mean, it's sort of almost at the crossover from being able to just do all this as a full time thing. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
But like, yeah, man, like I said, just there's too many things in the world for me uh, to sort of not sort of be interested in.
You think you'd have seen yourself 10 years ago? 10 years, 10
Nah,
years, 20-year-old Mullin looking forward. Think you were doing this in 10 years?
nah, man. I mean, nah, 'cause I was. Yeah, I don't think I was in a. I was in a bit dark places, but that point, I think. I mean, like I say, I mean, when I did leave school, obviously I got thrown out. Do you know what I mean? And then it wasn't until I went to this other school where they said, do you know what I mean? You seem to be too clever to be in this school with these other. Do you know what I mean? So I was like, fucking, I've never been told that before. Do you know what I mean? Because obviously you get told when you sort of act like this and behave like that you just like everybody else sort of thing, innit?
Yeah.
But nah, I mean, so I sort of knew that I could do anything. It's just being put in a situation to be able to. Do you know what I mean? Whereas obviously, like I
Yeah.
say, I mean, having the kids and my missus, obviously, um, do you know what I mean? Sort of steered me away from going downhill again. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah. That's what got me on track, man. Mrs. fucking
Yeah,
rock for
man.
me.
Every strong man needs a good woman behind
So,
him.
other people will say we're whipped, but I tell you, I'd love it to be expanded. If it weren't for it, I wouldn't be where I am either. So I'm
Yeah,
guessing you're the
man. But
same as
but
well.
that's it. Do you know what I mean? And a lot of people either they haven't got that, and once they do get it, do you know what I mean? It's one of them. You can't have basically if somebody hasn't got that, then I'd say they're just fucking envious that you have got it. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah,
Because like I said, obviously, if it's fucking done you good, then it's not no. You know what I mean? There's no wrong done there, is there?
yeah. There's more to life, man. Mrs., kids, family.
That's
Enjoy
it.
what you're doing.
The only thing that I
What
want to
more do
do
you want?
the only thing that I want to do, obviously, with coming after that is traveling. Do you know what I mean? Um, obviously, there's just that many places that I want to go. I mean, obviously I've been a few places, but yeah, I think that's what's next, other than music. Getting to see some parts of the world. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, I've got quite a big bucket list as well. Don't think I'll tick all of them, but I'll give
Oh,
it a
but
go.
that's another thing with this is obviously I'm a bit of an adrenaline junkie, innit? So obviously every time it's birthday or Christmas, she'll buy me some mad thing. So I think the first one was jumping out of a plane and that.
Oh, shit, you done it, yeah.
Yeah, man, jumped out
Oh,
of a plane.
yeah, that's
Uh,
top, that, innit?
yeah, man, and then obviously I said I wanted to go and see some whales and that. So I went to Iceland for 3 days.
Nice.
Uh, yeah, man, it's too many things on my bucket list to be fair, but it's already started anyway. Do you know what I mean? I've been doing quite a few in a few places and doing quite a few things in it. So
Yeah, man. What's at the top? What's at the top? That's probably not going to happen, but it's on the top anyway.
I don't even know because I've not actually got a list. I've just got them all in my head. In it.
Yeah,
I don't know because obviously, like I say, I usually just get an idea and then she'll go right, bam. Obviously,
yeah,
but nah, yeah, I mean, um, I don't know. It's like with like I was saying with that track that I got with Nine. It was like that was a goal for me.
nice.
Being having a track. The only obviously I grew up listening to Tupac, DMX, and Nine. Do you know what I mean? When I was like 15, Nine was till I was whatever with my boys, and
Oh, is it that nine? Yeah.
yeah.
Is it actual that nine? Oh, I didn't know
Yeah,
that.
yeah, man. So obviously,
No way.
because obviously me and my boys and that used to listen to him and my brothers. Do you know what I mean? Um, to me that was like a life goal sort of thing. getting on a track with somebody who I used to listen to. Do you know what I mean?
I thought it was like a newer rapper who just like
No, because there's a UK rapper called Nine in it, or Nines or something. But nah, he's from the Bronx, I think, New York. But yeah, like I say, me and my brothers and my boys used to listen to him. So even when I when I said to them, yo, I've got a fucking track with Nine, he was like, nah. Do you know what I mean? So it's just that, like, leaving that was just a goal for me. So I've sort of, yeah, man, I'll just get something that and sort of go and try and achieve it or whatever. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, man. Definitely seems to be doing well, mate, and much appreciate you coming on. Like I say, I think it's top what you're doing. Highly appreciate your music. I genuinely do listen to it as well. I'm not just saying it.
Nah, big respect for that, man. Big respect.
Message you for years about it, like
Yeah,
saying
man.
keep it up and stuff like that, and so more people get listening. And just simple button as pressing a like makes all the difference. You know what I mean? I don't know why people are scared of pressing that button.
Yeah, no, that's it, man. But yeah, man, like I say, I'm just happy with doing it as I'm doing it. But I mean, yeah, give it a fucking share though. But yes,
Like,
nah,
share,
yes,
subscribe.
yeah, man. But yeah, man. Yeah, it's been a pleasure, man. Good catching up with you, innit, bro?
Yeah, man. Definitely have you going on again at some point. This is the third show
Yes.
of doing them every week. I've
Yeah,
already
man.
had a few people on. Every 2 weeks. This will be out in 2 weeks. This.
Right, yeah, man. Well,
Um,
yeah, I'll be available. Just give me a shout. See where we're at. Anyway.
yeah, man. See how your next EP comes out, and interested to see what this potential collab's about. Maybe
Yeah,
be able
man.
to talk about it next
Well,
time.
that's what I'm saying. Yeah, I mean, by that time it might be there. Because it will be like a joint album with me and this other artist. Like I say, we've had talks and it's just putting it into motion. But yeah, so there should be a few things out by that time. But yeah, man, obviously if you want to go and check the new album, so it's called Alpha Mullin, or Spotify or whatever music platform you listen to. But yeah, man.
Yeah, man. Cheers for coming on. Much appreciated. Danny Brough
Yes.
from UK. John Mullin.
Yes.
Great offer. Go on, check Mulldog out.
Yeah, man. Big respect, bro.
Safe, man. Take
Yeah,
it
man.
easy, buddy.
Say.